Well, hello, sunshine. This is your energy forecast video for mid-May to the end of May. I'm going to be pulling cards for you to see what the energy is for the end of the month, for the rest of the month. So let's dive in. Before I get to the cards, I do want to mention about the 21-day abundance challenge. That is, I set it up so that everybody could take it. It is free right now. So if you haven't signed up, make sure that you do that. The challenge did start about a week ago, week and a half ago. So we are mid challenge. And I've been getting some feedback about how things have been, people have been manifesting things. So I'm so excited. I wanted to share a couple of them with you. One of them was a lady who always wanted to have a piano. And she had one when she was younger and she used to play. And for 30 years, she's been wanting a piano. Well, she put that on her list of things that she wanted to manifest for this challenge. And it turns out that there was somebody nearby that she heard from a friend or something that they had a piano, and she reached out and she was worried about how, they would get the piano. Well, it all worked out. Everybody, pitched in and she was able to get it, and it was free. Okay, so it's like it was a 30-year dream of hers, and she finally got her piano. And she sent me a beautiful video of her playing it. Oh my gosh, it was just magnificent. And she's really good. And it just made me cry, because that is something that she'd been wanting for such a long time, and to have that dream realized. And for it to be free, basically, right? She had to pay for it to be tuned, but it was just beautiful. So I wanted to share that with you. And whatever goal you had for your challenge, right? We did a smaller goal, and then we did like a bigger goal. So whatever your goals were, that's not what we're focusing on in the challenge. The challenge was actually to raise your vibration. So I've been hearing, like I said, a lot of really interesting stories about how that's happening for people. And that's what we want to do. Have our goal and then set it aside and focus on other things that can help raise our vibration and just being in the flow. So the other thing I wanted to tell you, somebody manifested, they just reached out to me, and they had put on their goal list, right, of manifesting an extra $500. And I got this message basically that they just won a raffle basket, and the value of it was $500. So I love that. That's awesome. So congratulations to you. That is so cool. But it's not just about those things. It's also about how we feel. And that's the intention of why we're doing this, right? And that piano is bringing so much joy to that person who is playing, and also to me and all to you, right, of those stories. So please, jump into the challenge wherever, you want, wherever you're at. It doesn't matter if you miss a day, it's okay. Please make sure you sign up, and just do the days that you can. You can go to my website at www.lauraashley-abraham.com, and you can sign up there, and you'll be brought to a private portal. There'll be a link there, and then you'll be brought to a private portal. You'll sign in, and you can take the course at your own leisure. I'm going to keep it free for a while, but I really hope that you do sign up. We had a tremendous amount of people who signed up for this challenge. So thank you to everybody who is participating. Please share your stories with me. I really want to hear how it's helping you and what things you're manifesting. Okay. So let's jump into your energy forecast reading. I'm going to pull some cards and just see what we can expect for the next couple of weeks. We just had a full moon on the 12th, and full moons, bring things to the light. There can be things that are hidden. It's about going deep within, being very reflective. So you may be feeling that right now, where you're kind of being introspective, going within, trying to figure some things out. And some things may still be a little bit hidden from you, but full moons do help you to be able to bring those things into the light. And we have a new moon that's coming up on the 27th. So, right around Memorial Day weekend. And the new moon is about starting new things, right? New beginnings, endings and new beginnings. And we are really in this aspect right now of endings and new beginnings. And I'm seeing this across the board with everybody right now. Releasing things, letting things go, seeing things that you haven't seen before that you're, maybe like, wow, how did I not see that? It's being revealed. All of that stuff is coming out into the light because we're changing and we're moving into a new cycle. And we can't take that old stuff with us into this new energy. It just isn't going to work. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. I am going to pull one card before I get to the tarot and just see the energy that our guides and our angels want to bring forward. So I'm going to pull a card from I don't know if you can see it, Oracle of the Seven Energies. And just going to check and see what is an overall energy for the next couple of weeks that we need to know that is for everybody's highest and greatest good here. What do we need to know? What do we need to know right now that will help us the most for everybody's highest and greatest good? What is the overall energy? Ooh, nice. I like that. I'm hearing to pull two cards. Very cool. I just got chills. So the first card is bearing fruit. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but there's like a tree. You know, I'm going to do something. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to do this because let's see. Okay, you might be able to see this better. So this is a tree and it says bearing fruit. And this is all about abundance. So there is some sort of abundance that is coming forward for you. And I do feel it has to do with releasing and letting go of something old or something from the past that you need to release and let go of in order for this to come forward for you. But I also feel that you have been planting seeds, right, for a while. Whether this is an intention, putting seeds out there about what you want to manifest and what you want to create and what you want to bring forward. So it's like you are about to see the fruits of your labor, basically, is what this card represents. So something is coming to fruition that you have been working on, I feel like, for a while. And the next card is Waking the Lion. And this is connected really with Leo. So it could be something in August coming forward for you. I know I'm just doing the energy right now for mid-May to the end of May, but there may be something, either you're a Leo or you have that like in your chart, but there may be a connection right for you with August where something very powerful or something very significant comes through connected with the fruits of your labor, right? Of manifesting something in August. But for the majority of us, I feel like this represents you stepping into your power, you stepping in to your courage and your strength, right? You've been working on this with the planting the seeds, manifesting something, which is what we're doing in the challenge. And then this is you stepping into your power and owning your power and saying, you know what? I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this abundance. I'm ready to take the next step. I'm not letting anything hold me back. I am tuning into my personal power. And that's what this lion is all about. These two cards are beautiful together. Wow. I love that energy for us to get started. I haven't done this like this where they had me pull cards like this in the beginning. So that was definitely led by spirit, your angels and guides, right? They want to talk to us and tell us what we can expect. And this was something a little bit different, which is awesome. So like hang in there, right? That's that like keep going, like don't stop, like, tune into this personal power because you are overcoming obstacles. So let's see what the tarot cards. This is from the Light Seekers Oracle deck. And let's see what the Light Seekers Oracle deck has to say. It's just easier for you guys to see the cards when I turn the lights off, but it does do a little bit like kind of shadowy energy. So, oh well, I want you guys to see the cards, okay? All right. What's this for everybody's highest and greatest good to know right now? For mid-May to the end of May, what do we need to know? What do we need to know? What is for everybody's highest and greatest good to know right now? Angels, guides. and spirit. Okay. All right. So looking at the cards, I'm going to tell you what they are, but I'm going to explain as we go. So we have the Eight of Wands, which is reversed. Eight of Wands is like moving forward, releasing something, moving through challenges, but it's reversed. So you may still feel like you're kind of stuck in something or still needing to release something from the past. We have, I think this came up in our last reading that I did for you guys too. We have the Six of Swords, which is moving forward and letting go of something, releasing something. It could be connected with like drama or a specific person or situation, but it's like you are really working on letting go of something. And then we have the Four of Swords, which is about resting and taking time off or making time for yourself, right? Not, again, like not getting caught up in the past energy. And these two cards, these two sword cards, are really like telling you that it is important for you to take time to rest, to almost to not push forward, even though we have this waking the lion card, right? Of stepping into your true power. It's like there's still some healing work that you are doing on releasing and letting go of something. So it's like you're kind of, what they're showing me is like on the verge of this like breakthrough energy. And but there's something that is still, like I said, holding you back in some way, that maybe you feel like, you know, you're working on, again, like achieving some type of a goal, like what we're doing in the challenge. Sometimes those goals take time to manifest fully, and it doesn't happen overnight. So you're going to have to really work on putting either, you know, the time and the energy, but it's still like you're tired and you're exhausted. So you're needing to really balance that and make time to rest. But it's, to me, it feels like there's something that you're really working on releasing that you're not going to be controlled by anymore. And I'll explain what I mean by that in a minute. So the next card is the Page of Pentacles, which is in the future position. So there's something coming forward for you that is like a new beginning connected with financial, with a home, with a project. It's something that's like in the 3D, something physical. Pentacles are physical. So either, you know, you're working on something new, starting something new, creating something new. There is a financial component to it, and it's a very positive, like prosperous card. So you can expect like extra money coming in, you know, from some type of a new adventure, new decision, where you're really working on releasing some of this past stuff and not carrying that forward, which is what I said earlier. You're not carrying that energy forward with you into the future. Now, I pulled 3 overall cards. The first card is the Devil card. And the thing is, like with the Devil, it's all about like some type of a habit. So it's not something to be afraid of. It can be some type of habit that's controlling you. It can be something that is keeping you stuck. He's got like strings on his hand, and like there's like a puppet, right? So some type of habit or some toxic situation or person you are releasing and you are moving out of and letting go. But this is something that you are keep letting go and putting into the past. It's like you're not letting that energy control you anymore. And that's where this waking the lion comes up. It's like this lion is like, you have the power to change this. You have the power to shift this situation and to not stay stuck in it. And you won't. That's what this lion is saying. Like, you are done with that energy. You're like, nope, I'm moving out of that. I'm not staying stuck. I'm not letting that control me. But there's still like some fine tuning energy, or there's still some like last minute details that I feel like you're working on to clear that energy up so that you're moving into this place where basically you could be bearing the fruit, right? You can be moving into an energy where things are aligning for you easier. And what I'm being shown is kind of like amplified or sped up in a positive way where you're going to start to see things coming in where you haven't been before, where maybe things felt a little bit stuck or stagnant. And that energy could be happening for you now where it's, you're noticing that things are moving or shifting. Either way, if you have been noticing that, that things are where you're getting momentum, basically, where you've been asking for a change, or you've been asking for guidance on a specific situation. There's something about a shift with that where you're either seeing it happening now or you're going to be seeing that soon. And again, it's like these little fine details that you're having to let go of and not get caught up in drama, and recognize where there are habits or addictions that are not healthy for you that you need to release. So again, that could be connected with like a physical, like working out and needing to take care of your body, needing to eat healthy. It could be people, situations that you are not letting control you anymore, or you're stepping away from drama, power control situations, right? Drama, that is all represented by the devil energy. So that is you saying that's ego, right? The devil energy is about ego and fear. And this is your work right now. You're having to go within and process that and say, okay, I am not going to allow that situation to control me anymore. I'm going to make some different decisions, right? I'm going to move past that and let the past go. That's what I am hearing. Cutting the cords, right? Cut the cords to that, release that situation. Even if it's difficult and hard, and you still may have some attachment to it, where maybe if it's a person or if it's a situation at work where it's like you still have to deal with this, you're going to be dealing with it from a different perspective and a different energy, where you are aligning with your personal power and you're taking that back, and you're not being manipulated. You're not being not allowing people or situations to manipulate you, and you're seeing that you have the power within you to manifest what you do want to create. So put your energy and your attention on what it is that you do want, and don't let yourself get distracted. Okay. Rest if you need to, but definitely the next two cards are really good cards too, because we have the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. And both of these cards are like, I am stepping into my power and we're going to have fun. Queen of Wands is all about action and movement and like going forward. And it's interesting how we have the resting cards, like you need to rest. So maybe you're feeling a little bit more tired right now. I had a client reach out to me because of the full moon, and they were like, does that create being tired? Yes, the energy right now was so intense that it's happening for a lot of us where we're really tired. So get extra rest, and you'll kind of like bank reserve energy for later, which is what these two cards are showing me. The Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. Exciting new opportunities. Things are coming forward. You are, stepping into your personal power here. Wands energies are all about action, movement, having fun. So they're bringing forward opportunities. There's some new opportunities that are coming forward where like a door may open for you, because I just saw a door, something where you have, again, been trying to manifest something, either a job or a person or a situation or whatever. This is the time. This is a very, very powerful time. And I actually just heard fertile. So if you are wanting to, have more children, this would be a good time, because I heard fertile. So planting the seeds for whatever that is, if it's a new child, right? Giving birth to a new opportunity, a new job, putting in for a raise, right? There's some very positive energy. You're going to have to take action, right? You're going to have to take the time to, you're going to have to put time in. It's not something that's just going to happen without you putting the time in. So this is mover and shaker energy, right? This is you saying, okay, that's what I want, and I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to get it, and I'm not going to stop until I do get it. And that's where you're at. Okay. And what your guides and angels are saying to you this week is you step into that power and you are going to get that fruit. Okay. You're going to manifest what it is that you want to manifest. It will come forward for you. So don't give up and don't let things or people or situations distract you. Keep focused on your goal and keep going. Love this energy. Love it. And I hope that you do the 21-day abundance challenge, take advantage of it while it is free. It won't be free forever. I will change it, but I'm going to give you at least a month, right, to be able to go through it for the next month. So don't worry about it, but go in there, take advantage of it. Maybe you can do this, you can do a couple days at a time. But you don't have to get caught up. You can jump in wherever, we're at, or whatever day feels good to you that you want to jump in at, because that's what it's all about. It's about you working on aligning with a higher frequency. A higher frequency or a higher vibration is about being in that I know that I have the power within me to change my life. I know that I can do things that can help to manifest my goals and my reality, but it takes effort and it takes steps, and we have to do things every day sometimes that maybe we don't want to do. And it can be hard work. It's not like, things are just gonna manifest without hard work, but some things will, right? Like the piano, that came to her, but she had set her intention. So some things are going to happen a little bit maybe easier, right? And then some things are going to take effort, and they're going to take consistent effort, and they're going to take work. So figure out how this resonates for you and where you need to put some extra work in. And then also taking the time to rest too, so you're not like stressing yourself out and trying to push yourself to, make something happen, because we don't want to do that. We want to be in the flow of things too. All right, I'm going to pull another card real quick, one more from the Archangel Animal deck. I don't know if I've done that. I don't know if I've pulled a card from here before. So let's see what animal wants to work with us. What is for everybody's highest and greatest good? What animal wants to work with us? Let's see. Oh, cool. So this is cow energy. This is Archangels Raphael and Archangel Mary, Mother Mary. So cow energy is actually connected to abundance. So this is like a double message of abundance coming through. So I don't know if you have cows or if you connect with them. I know my grandparents, they had cows on their farm, and that brings it brings back very fond memories from my childhood of being on their farm. I'm going to pull up oh, interesting. This is so interesting too. I am going to mention this because before I got on, I've never clicked on this little search bar, and there was a little elephant on there. Elephants are connected to prosperity and abundance as well. And I literally just flipped open the book to elephants. So I have to mention that for you. Elephant may connect with something. Huh. Oh, that's so weird. This literally says Archangel Mary and Archangel Raphael are connected with the elephant card too. Wow, that's very specific. Huh. So Archangel Raphael and Archangel Mary are here helping you. That's with heart healing, right? That's with love and abundance, right? They're connected with the heart chakra. So both of these are very significant for us today. Wow. For the next couple of weeks, just know that, if you need extra healing, you can always call on Archangel Raphael and Archangel Mary, which is Mother Mary. So the cow card, okay, I know it's about, I'm just going to skip this real quick, or skim this. Nurturing. Cows are very protective. Oh yeah, and there's two cows. So this could connect with like a relationship. It could be like a mother, child energy. This could be connected with a significant other or a business partnership, a friend energy. There's some connection with that, with this card, bringing you closer to, you know, your loved ones in relationships. It says, when you receive this card, you are asked to tune into the comfortable, motherly, nurturing, and stable aspects of your nature and balance it with strong protective energy that is a part of you. Your guidance is to center yourself and come into balance. Make sure you are grounded at all times. Examine your life and see how you can develop your feminine, giving, caring, and benevolent characteristics in a sensible, stable, and earthed way. Then stand in your power and demonstrate that. And you will be true to yourself. Recognize that you are truly lovable no matter how others treat you. Know that you are a unique and special being and have compassion for those who have less understanding than you do. That's very interesting, very significant. So you may be having a challenge like in a relationship, and this is just saying like tune into your own loving energy, right? And to not, again, get caught up into other people's stuff, recognizing where somebody has like limitations on what their ability is to give to you or to show up for you. You need to show up for yourself, but also spending time with loved ones who are there, who do care. Again, this is an abundance card, so that we have like a lot of abundance energy in this spread, and that is what you are manifesting and bringing in for the next couple of weeks. So please share this with me. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Have, you know, I hope that you're able to spend time with your friends and your family, and let me know how it's going in the challenge. Please reach out to me. You know, if you are interested and you want to get a reading, you can go to my website and schedule through there. I'm also doing reading parties. So if anybody is interested, I do have some availability in June. I might in July, but I don't think so. But in August, I can schedule into August. So if anybody's interested in reading parties, reach out to me, because that is something that I am working on scheduling now. All right, take care. I love you so much, and I will see you next time.